Hi there, I'm Dr. Regina Zona, and this is Mindset Monday. So, today we're going to talk about how you can navigate performance pressure and expectations. So, raise your hand if you consider yourself a perfectionist. Okay. I know I do, and so many of us do. And it's very easy to say, well, it has to be perfect, and if it's not perfect, then it's not right. But the fact of the matter is that very little is perfect in this sort of messy life that we all live. Right? And when we're talking about performing, a lot of us put up a lot of pressure on ourselves at trying to be perfect in our performance. I remember that when I was singing in classical music, that I would have these huge expectations of myself. I knew what it could sound like, I knew what it could feel like, and that when I went out on stage, that's what I strove for. But invariably, 98% of the time, I would walk off the stage after every performance and only think about the things that I did wrong. So, the thing is that probably in all of the performances that I've ever done, there's maybe been 3 or 4 that I could say I did it exactly the way that I wanted to do it. Performance pressure is like a shadow that follows every artist, okay? That there is a mix of excitement and anxiety. There's a mix of anticipation and fear. And it can either propel us to new heights, or it can paralyze us in the moment that we really need to shine. So, trying to balance this pressure while managing the expectations that we set for ourselves, it's not easy, right? It's not easy at all. But with the right mindset and the right strategies, it's entirely possible. So, first of all, what you need to do is you need to understand your pressure points. Okay. What triggers your performance anxiety? Okay. Is it that you are fearful of not being perfect? Is it that you worry that you're not going to meet your audience's expectations? If you understand what triggers these feelings of anxiety and pressure, then it can help you address how to manage them. Okay. The other thing that you need to do is you need to set realistic expectations. Okay. Your performance is not going to be perfect. You're human. We humans are not perfect. Okay. So you need to set achievable goals. So while it's great to aim high, setting the bar too high can lead to stress that you don't need, and that will affect your performance. Okay. You also need to embrace the learning process. Okay. Every mistake that we make, every performance that we do, no matter what the outcome, is an opportunity to learn something about ourselves as humans, as artists, as anything. Okay. So if you embrace every opportunity as a learning opportunity, then all of a sudden you're going to find that you're going to be able to release some of that pressure that you put on yourself or that others put upon you. You also need to practice mindfulness and relaxation techniques. Okay. The thing is that sometimes we are so focused with the outcome. Okay. We want to make this the most perfect performance ever, that we're not actually present in the moment of what we're doing. So you really need to make sure that you are fully mindful of every moment that you are in performance or in anything that you do. Okay. And, you know, learn some techniques, perhaps breathing techniques or other pre performance routines that help you calm your nerves, get your heart rate to slow down, and allow yourself to take full and deep breaths. And then that can help release some of that anxiety that you might feel before you perform. The other thing is that you should seek support. Okay. You're not the only one that puts performance pressure on yourself. Okay. There are lots of people that do that. And discussing your feelings with other musicians or mentors or a coach can give you new perspectives on how you can deal with it and manage this performance pressure. Okay. So I have a quote that will easily fit into this discussion, and it is by the great tennis player, Billie Jean King. And she says, pressure is a privilege. It only comes to those who earn it. So alleviate some of that anxiety and embrace the journey of learning from that performance.